Welcome back guys, LastKnownMeal here. Let's talk about The Division. Now, beta has sadly ended. Yes, I enjoyed that game so much and I'm really sad that closed beta has ended, but we are actually waiting for the open beta before the final release of the game. And basically I wanted to talk about the final release of the game in this video, what I would like to see in the final release of The Division, and things that they really should change for the release of the game. Now, first of all, thing is, guys, is that the optimization for this game is kinda, it's not that good. I mean, I was able to run it on my PC on high settings in the 30 FPS, and I have i5 and 270 OC from AMD. But thing is, some people with better graphics cards, with better CPUs, actually are not able to run this game on full ultimate or ultra settings in 60 FPS. They had to crank up some things down, and this was something that I was kind of expecting, because it's a Ubisoft game and usually their games are kind of badly optimized, especially when it comes to the Assassin's Creed. I mean, Siege was really good optimized. Siege had some amazing optimization for a multiplayer game, and that's something that should happen. If you have a multiplayer game, of course you're going to crank down those requirements a bit so that more people could play that game. But The Division is actually a single player slash multiplayer game. You have the PvE zone and the PvP zone. Now, when it comes to PvE zone in the Division beta, I had a lot of fun, but it felt kind of empty. Of course, they removed a lot of things from beta. I mean, even the beta itself felt kind of restrictive, especially that most of the things like perks and all that kind of stuff were locked. And basically you had these couple of encounters that you come across, and then you have to do this mission. You just do it all over again on the normal or a hard difficulty, and I did do it and it was fun. There was a lot of enemies and you had to fight a boss, but overall in the beta, PvE area felt kinda empty, and I'm actually waiting for the official release to see if that's going to change. It probably will, because they're going to add more things, and this is more like a demonstration than beta, if you get my drift. This is more like a demo version of the game rather than being a closed beta, but still, I had a lot of fun, especially the Dark Zone, which is a PvP area slash PvE, is a lot of fun. Of course, yeah, some people can be assholes there, and of course it's a PvP area, but I mean, this rogue thing, the manhunt, especially when you start killing neutral players that don't have the rogue icon above their head, basically puts you in the spot that you go rogue, and then you're visible on the map. And then if you kill more enemies, you go on a manhunt. So basically, people see you on the map wherever you go, and they can hunt you down, and trust me, they will. So basically that was the thing. You just see a rogue player and you go and attack him. But I think if 90 seconds pass, then the player returns to normal, and then if you start shooting him, even though he was a rogue and he's not a rogue anymore, then you'll become rogue and he's going to get some bonuses for killing you. But if you are rogue and if that timer runs out, then you will receive all those bonuses. And it was a really nice mechanics, really nice gameplay idea, and I loved it, and I'm definitely looking forward to this game when it comes out. Now, as I said, they really need to work on this optimization thing, so that some stronger PCs can at least run this in ultra with no problems, and it's of course going to help mediocre PCs just run this game better. Graphically, this game, even with a downgrade, is looking amazing. Shadows are so good, and the environment can be so good sometimes, especially when the snow kicks in, when the mist kicks in. It's so good and it's so amazing. And of course, this game definitely has a potential. Now, yes, there are some things that some people are concerned with when it comes to loot and all that kind of stuff, especially that all the weapons act kind of the same, and you don't really see a difference when you're using M4 or AK-47. It's really hard to find that, how would I say, like this golden middle when it comes to weapons in the third person. But we'll see when the final release is out if they're going to optimize those weapons. So basically, if you shoot with a different weapon, that you have a feeling that you're shooting with a different weapon, and that's something that I would really like to see happen, and it probably will. So far, I mean, gunplay is good. I mean, AI of the PvE enemies, it's they can be so hard sometimes. They can make some good decisions, but sometimes they will just stand in one place and shoot at a random target, and they're not even gonna hit you. But sometimes those guys can actually lure you out. They will throw grenades directly at your position, and yeah, that's that's something scary, because those guys can pretty much kill you in a couple of shots, and especially if they're higher level than you. So basically in the city you have different level areas. So if you go into the dark zone, you will of course have really high level areas that are going to be a bit hard to overcome, but if you're with a group of players, then that's okay. Also, if you're in a group and if one of your group teammates goes rogue, then every single one of you goes rogue, so watch out for that. And yeah, it can be so tricky sometimes, especially for example if if a guy starts shooting you first and then you start shooting him back, and then you get the rogue and he doesn't, and that's a kind of a bad thing which can happen. It's kind of awkward, especially if it's not your fault and he starts shooting at you, and then you you know, return fire, and then you're rogue and he's not, and that's kind of bad, because they can test you sometimes. They can like fire one bullet at you, and then you return fire, and then you go rogue, and then they'll kill you and get the bonuses. So again, watch out for that. Next thing, UI. It can be so complicated when you enter the game. UI is just all over the place. There are so many things happening on the screen, and it's just insane. It can get a bit harder to get used to. I got used to it pretty fast. You can also customize your UI, so that's the thing. So it's not locked. So you can like see if how it fits you the best. But overall, UI is a kind of a tricky thing, but you'll get used to it. Trust me, guys, you'll get used to anything. Every single gamer gets used to every single UI, and it doesn't matter how good or bad it is, you will get used to it. I got used to it after 3 hours. It was kind of tricky, but maybe they can now like turn down opacity at some of the UI sections, especially when it shows you your how many bullets you have in a magazine. It's like in the middle of a screen. Your health is in the middle of a screen, so maybe that thing can be lowered down a bit or something like that. It's just in your face all the time, and it can be really annoying sometimes, but overall not so bad. As I said, in global, this game definitely has a potential. I loved it, and I can't wait for the final release. I'll be playing this game so much, so stay tuned for that, and stay tuned for more news that I put out for this game. Now, when it comes to open beta, I already made a video about it. Allegedly, open beta could actually arrive on 16th of February, so this month you can actually play open beta. Of course, Xbox One players will receive it on 16th, and PS4 and PC users could actually see beta on 17th. So yeah, 24 hours in advance for Xbox One users, and I just hope it's not going to be a thing with release, because if Xbox, I just want every single gamer to receive this game at the same time. It's like the thing you should do. With every single game, everyone should receive this game at the same time with every single game. And yeah, that's just my opinion. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. So don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. That's how we support the channel, so I can make these videos. And of course, don't forget to tell me your opinion down below in the comments, and we can make some discussions going around about beta and the final release. So LastKnownMeal signing out. Don't forget to do those things, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Stay classy, everyone, and bye bye.